What?
I can't do the movie.
I had to turn it off because I need to make a video. You want to be in it with me? This next PFL season means a lot for me. It means a lot for my family. You know, all the regrets I've had in my earlier career, I want to make it right with having the best years of my fight life here now in PFL, and that starts with this new season coming up. This is my Bellator World Championship belt. I got this when I fought Douglas Lima the first time.
You know, I was the champion at the time, and man, it was an honor. You know, at the same time, you know, for me, because I was a fan.
I was training full time at David Lee's gym in Toshido for this fight, and the fight before that against Paul Daly. And I remember it was winter time because I think we fought in January. So my training camp was during snowfall there in Kelowna, so it was really cool. You know, I remember running mountains that were covered in snow. I felt like Rocky. I was doing like hardcore Rocky training and hard training at Dave's gym. We pushed through for the couple months of training camp there and got into awesome shape, and you know, we had a hard fight together, me and Doug.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. You know, one of my best fight, of my career. You know, that's the type of fight that I like. You know, the type of fight that fans like. Bloody, back and forth. You know what I mean? Amazing experience. You know, I have, even though on the judges' card I lost it, I learned a lot from it. You know, I became a much better fighter after that first time that we fought. You know, even with the loss, sometimes in the losses you learn a lot more than you do when you win. And
I was able to pull out the win in that fight, and it was a great memory in my career.
For him to come back, in that fifth round, still that, get that takedown and win the fight, broke my heart, but at the same time I was very grateful. You know what I mean? Because that's not a lot of fighters out there that's able to keep going, after such a bad injury like that. The hematoma was horrible in his fight.
It was a bit painful with my injury I got from that fight, but I'll never forget it, and it's a special memory.
3 rounds, I was looking at them, the doctor was already, he was ready to stop the fight. He told them to hop on one leg, and he showed the poker face and he hopped on that leg and he was able to keep going. So things like that, man, that you pick up from fighters. There's not a lot of people that has that drive, to keep going after, so much pain.
Being a family man, it's changed my lifestyle a lot, but it's the best because, I feel fulfilled, being able to, spend my time with them, have fun, outside of the gym. And I feel like, even though it is hard work, I feel happier inside to go and train hard